The picture that was taken on the front was taken by Mr. Michael Barresse. Well, let me tell you about the man. First day I met him, I was living up the park and ride here in Hood River. Him and his 2 kids came over and fed me. Then I saw him again. He was down there taking care of a friend of his, a fellow wildland firefighter who was having a rough time. Then I saw him again, and he helped me to fix my car. He helped me to get to the places that I needed to go, helped show me where I needed to go, gave me some good pointers, and also let me know about some of the different locals. He is currently fighting a fire. That's what that picture is of. It's of a fire that he had to leave his family to go fight. And that fire exploded next to the Oregon. So there's a lot going on down there. This fire, as far as I've been told, has claimed at least 6 lives. And, well, Michael is down there fighting that fire, knowing full well that it could incinerate him entirely. He's down there making sure that they are on the fire line. They're there for 2 to 3 weeks before they can even make it down to a decent base camp. At least 2 weeks before you can get yourself to even a shower. And it's nasty. I don't know how many of y'all have ever had to root around in a fire pit or help put out a fire, but it's messy. It's a very messy job. You know, even if there's no fire left and all you see is white ash, it's still hot enough to hurt you, it's still hot enough to kill you, and the vapors coming off of it could also kill you. Mike has shown himself to be a humanitarian every step of the way. Every single moment that I have known him, he has been committed to some humanitarian action. You know, it's even worse than that. Here's a man who, in his imperfection, admits that he's imperfect. And then he still goes and does the right thing. He doesn't say, "Oh, I'm not Jesus," and look the other way. He doesn't spout the whole "in Jesus' name, in Jesus' name, in Jesus' name," and then do nothing about it. He actually goes out and does something about it. There's a fire, he is able-bodied, he's out there killing that fire. I would love to be able-bodied. I would love to be able to do what he does. I would love to be out there at my peak physical abilities, able to help people the way that I used to. I'm not able to do that anymore. But I'm glad that there are people who do. I'm not capable of doing anything for myself beyond using my voice. I'm not allowed to do anything for myself beyond using my voice, and even that, they want to make illegal. When I needed my vehicle fixed, Michael didn't bullshit me. He helped me to fix it. When one of his comrades was in a bad way, he didn't victimize his friend. He went down there to try to help him, to listen to him, to find out what was going on. When he was given a pizza and he and his kids were out there and they saw me at the park and ride, they came over and gave me pizza, knowing there was extra and knowing that I obviously did not look like I'd been fed in a while. He's from Hood River. That's this town right here. And no, historically, Hood River may not have been great to him, but it's where he's from. It's where he's stationed out of. When I saw him at Walmart like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, he was telling me he's got to go to Eugene the next day. and from Eugene, where they get their briefing and get all their gear put together. He's going down to fight this fire, and now obviously he's able to take pictures of it. He's down there right now fighting this fire. He's down there right now fighting for your lives and your property, fighting for your heritage as far as these forests go. He also understands that fire is an important part, a very important part of the preservation of our forests. Many of those plants, they require fire. That's right, in order to reproduce. A lot of those pine trees, them pine cones will fall off. Sure, they've been fertilized, but they're still infertile. Similar to the trees in New Zealand, they got a bird called cassowary. And these trees are almost extinct. And the cassowaries, their favorite meal is the berries from this tree. About 4% of the berries that fall from that tree are fertilized. 4%. That's not going to help out much. Once they've passed through the digestive system of a cassowary, however, over 90% of them will produce a tree. Michael is extremely knowledgeable in his areas. The things that he knows. They're not just beliefs. He knows these things to be true. He has seen it with his own two eyes. He has experienced it in his own life. As a result of that, I'm going to believe him about his experiences as a firefighter before I will believe anybody who's never fought a fire who wants to tell me what it's like. You want to tell me what homelessness is like and how we chose this. You have no clue. You are passing judgment without finding out. You are passing judgment and you are choosing to be cruel to people. You're choosing it. You are choosing not to see them as human beings. Well, you know what? We are human beings. There's 4 people here who are homeless. 4 of them who left here to go fight fires. 4 people from Hood River who went to fight fires elsewhere in the last month and a half. 4 of them, not including Mike, because Mike's not homeless. The other 4 are. The only one out of the 6 wildland firefighters that I met when I got here, the only one that's still here is the one who was tripping balls. He was tripping too much on mushrooms to know what the hell's even going on. The other 5, Mike included, are all fighting fires right this moment. All of them. When they get home, they got gas station jobs to look forward to. A gas station job that is not going to pay to get them unhomeless. A gas station job that if they're able to get a place off of what they earn fighting fires, which is not as substantial as you might believe, well, even with the gas station job and the money that they're able to try to save up fighting these fires, yeah, they only are able to make it last about 7 months if they really don't fucking spend any money. When I see the people in this country who are actual heroes, I think of people like Mike. And when I think of villains, I think about Hood River Police Department, Hood River Sheriff's Department, Chapel Sheriff's Department, Boulder Police Department, Boulder Sheriff's Department. The people we're supposed to go to for help only victimize us. Thank goodness for strangers like Mike. He doesn't even know you people in California. He doesn't live in California. But he's down there fighting your fires while, what are you people in California doing? Bitching that you didn't get a Prada backpack? complaining that your Louis Vuitton ain't come in yet. Bitching that some other girl has a boyfriend. That's not fair because you're way prettier than she is. And then there's Mike, doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Thank you, Mike, for being a hero, and not just to me, but to the other wildland firefighters, the other homeless here, and of course, for the ungrateful community that you come from. Yeah, they may never be grateful for what you do, what you've done, and what you're going to do in the future. But I am grateful, Michael. I am extremely grateful. I want to thank you for everything that you've done for me in the absence of a family who gives a shit. You're a hero, Michael. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And if they do, well, you just show them this here video. You're a badass. Thank you. Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper, and no victim left behind.